PUNCHMADEDEV is scamming everyone in broad daylight, even with his music being a ploy to get people to sign up for his brand new Cash App glitch that is probably going to leave you broke. In today's video, we're going to be investigating PUNCHMADEDEV and to see if it's a legit method or if it's actually a complete scam. We're also going to be going over exactly how he is swiping in 2024 so you can avoid this type of scam because it's going to land you in jail. Let's go. Hey guys, Shifter here. Welcome back to yet again another video, and today I'm going to be going over exactly how PUNCHMADEDEV is swiping tens of thousands of dollars every single month and how you can avoid this type of scam because this is actually the newest one that he has brought up. I did make a video about PUNCHMADEDEV and his Cash App glitch in the past. We will go ahead and revisit that in today's video, and we're going to also go through the exact steps that he uses to swipe in 2024 so you can stay away. At the end of the day, it is not worth it to scam people, and I'm only making this video for educational purposes because I was generally curious about what is really going on here, how is he doing it, and is this a real safe way to make money? And spoiler, it is not. I'll explain at the end of the video. So while doing some research for this video, I typed in PUNCHMADEDEV into YouTube and I came across wire fraud tutorial. Let's go to take a look at this.
Listen up, I'm finna show y'all how to hit a bank. Just pay attention, this a quick way to jug in any state. First, you wanna get a bank log from a trusted site. Do your research because the information must be right. You gotta be on point, don't be sick.
So the first thing that I do want to talk about is there are many sites that are scamming scammers out of bank logs. So essentially it's going to be a fake bank log or it's not going to work. So this is why, again, these methods are not worth it. It is way too risky and you're going to probably end up getting scammed.
Around trying to get high, hit a big play, don't get booked for a petty ass crime. Do they got Verizon or they work for Sprint? You gotta know that if you want to hit this lick, you gotta call up to the company and SIM swap that bitch so you can get the.
So SIM swapping used to be a very big scam if you don't know about that. So essentially what people would do is they would have someone on the inside working for Verizon, and what they would do is they're going to swap the SIM card out of someone else's phone. So now that once they get the OTP code, you're going to have access to it. So this could be a profitable scam, but it is very risky and you need some really good connections on the inside. But again, it is not advised because these phone companies are catching on. They're getting a lot smarter and they understand the protocols that they need to take so this doesn't happen.
The phone calls or text message that they get, you need that so you can log in with the code. But before you do that, make sure that you don't do this wrong. Now let me find out that your dumbass tried to log in through the phone. You gotta change the location into their home. For that, you're gonna need an RDP server. It should come with their IP, you gotta plug it in the server. This might be a little hard, but it's hard being a worker. The bank will get their money back, so ain't nobody hurting.
So what PUNCHMADEDEV is talking about here is an RTP server. This essentially allows you to change your proxy. So if you know about NordVPN, so if we go ahead and type that in. So we go to Nord. So if we go to NordVPN, what these IPs are data center IPs. They're basically flagged under that. But there's another type of IP, which is the one that you're probably connected to now without a VPN. These are residential. So that's why you need an RTP server. They essentially allow you to be a resident and actually not be flagged as a VPN. Basically what these scammers are doing are using RTP servers, aka SOCKS 5, to actually connect to the card holder's location. So let's say someone was living in Connecticut, then we're going to connect to that direct city. So let's say it was like in Enfield or something like that. Enfield, Connecticut. We're going to go and get an IP that is from that state. This is pretty much how these scammers are doing it, and they're getting residential IPs. Basically what scammers are doing is they're taking blank cards exactly like this, and they're going to clone one of your actual cards. And it's pretty easy to get this. If you see on gas stations, there may be skimmers. They may take your credit card information and essentially use it. This is why you have to be very, very careful when it comes down to these types of cards, because there's basically no security, especially when it comes down to credit. You can make a clone of it. You can use this in store. In order to go ahead and do pickups, you just need a fake ID as well if it's over $500 to look like the card holder, and it's absolutely ridiculous. So I actually do advise for you guys to protect your cards at all costs. So all these scammers do is they take your credit card, they're going to swipe it through an MSR. These are basically a card reader. They're going to take the card information and convert it into computer form. Then it's going to read it. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to write it on here. We're going to write it on the blank card. This is essentially how these scammers get away with it, and they can also use this at ATMs to cash out out big, get cash advances, and so much more. This is why it's very important to be careful with your card information. Check your credit card statements every single month because there's so many scammers out there, but that's pretty much what they're doing. The method is out there, and the reason why it's not worth it is because the jail time that you could be doing for getting caught with this type of scam is just not worth it at all. People are doing tens and tens of years just for doing this type of scam. But let's go ahead and investigate PUNCHMADEDEV a little bit more. Let's see what type of stuff he's been up to recently. So I'm on his Instagram right now. We're gonna go to his official site here, and we're gonna see exactly what's going on. So he's promoting his new song, you know, pretty good song. I'm not gonna lie, I always have it on rotation. But let's go ahead and open up his Telegram group. So if we go ahead and click on open right now, this is gonna bring us directly to his Telegram, and let's see what type of scam he's promoting right now. So after recording the last video, PUNCHMADEDEV actually did kick me out of the group, or one of his admins. They actually did take a look at the video, and they got rid of me apparently. So I had to make a fake account on Telegram with one of these text verified numbers. It essentially allowed me to get back in. So basically, you can see here that PUNCHMADEDEV is making people life-changing money with the Cash App glitch. People are making tens of thousands of dollars. You can easily cash out. Let's see what the method exactly entails. So basically what they're doing is they're promoting this brand new Cash App glitch, saying that it's going to work. Apparently you have to pay him $200 in BTC, and essentially he's not going to give you anything. And it's pretty sad that people fall for this every single day. He talks about scamming people in his songs, and actually talking about scamming you. He has a song called I'm rich and you're poor, and the reason why you're probably poor is because you're getting scammed by PUNCHMADEDEV. And this is exactly what's going on here. This is absolutely insane, and this is the reason why his type of scam is not worth it. I don't know if anybody would actually catch him, because is it illegal just to scam people and rip them off? I have no clue. Maybe he is giving out a legitimate Cash App glitch, but why would you give out this glitch if it's making you thousands of dollars? Why even sell this information if you can keep doing it over and over again? So I think this is a blatant scam, and this is pretty much how he is swiping money from his audience. That's pretty much what he's doing. And another thing I do want to go over is something that he talked about in his wire fraud tutorial. So PUNCHMADEDEV was talking about some logs, aka logins. So apparently you can log into people's accounts, and I just found a vendor. I'm actually going to blur the whole screen because I cannot show this on YouTube. I just want to prove a point, but there's Kohl's on here, there's Starbucks, there's also like other things such as like Instacart, they have American Eagle, they have Panera Bread, they also have like credit cards for sale on this site, IHG, they have Ulta with balance on it, and it just gets crazy. So what these people are doing, these scammers, they're cracking accounts. So they're finding the account login, the password, and the email. They're logging in, and they're either using the attached credit card, and they're also using the balance that's probably on your account. So let's say I logged into your Amazon account and it has a $300 balance. Now I can use this as a scammer to ship items directly to my house. Or if there's an attached CC, then I could ship this directly to my house or the drop location. And obviously the reason why I don't recommend scamming is because a lot of people aren't smart enough to use drop locations. Amateur scammers are shipping items directly to their house, and that's pretty much how they get caught by the feds. This is why it's not worth it to scam in 2024. The pandemic is over. This was 2020 when the PPP loans were going out, EDD, and all this other programs that were actually getting people paid. But now it's definitely patched. Like even Mr. Beast was tapping into the PPP loans and actually getting a $700,000 payout, which is absolutely insane. So I highly advise for you to stay away from these scams. It's not worth it. Even the amount of money that you're going to save off of, let's say, getting a Subway account, eventually they will catch on to you if you keep sending things to your house, and it's just not worth it overall. So I did promise you a legal money making method, so let's jump right into it. Simply open a SoFi account. You can find this app inside of the Google Play or App Store, so it doesn't matter which device you're on. Simply download the app with the link down in the description below. Very important, because you're going to be getting a free $25 once you deposit $50 into your checkings account. It is super super easy to do this method, and the best part is the money is pretty much instant. You deposit $50 and you get a $25 bonus into your account. Very, very easy. So this is pretty much the most legal money I can actually suggest. It doesn't get any easier than this. You guys know banks pretty much hold all of your money. They're giving out free money all the time because they want new customers. But we're going to go ahead and play the system. You can sign up to as many banks as you want. I'm also going to leave a link to Chime down in the description below. They have the same offer. This one gets even crazier, but it's a little bit harder, so let's check it out. Chime is an app that you're probably already tapped in with already, but this one's going to give you a free $100. So if you are already a working US citizen, then this is the way to make some quick and easy money. All you have to do, and this process is so easy, it just doesn't make any sense to me how people are missing out on this. You want to click the link down in the description below, and all you have to do is sign up for a Chime account, and you're going to get a deposit of $200. So a direct deposit of $200 directly into your Chime account. You take the account and routing number that they give you, get a deposit from your employer, and you're going to get a free $100 directly deposited into your balance. This is pretty much how you play the banking system. No wire fraud tutorial, no wire fraud in general, actually. So it's pretty much legit money. This is how people are doing it and getting rich off of it, and at least getting a little bit of side income. So I highly recommend checking it out. But I'll see you guys next time on the next video for Shift Reviews. Don't do fraud.